Hello, all the cricket fans. Welcome back to another live show before the game. This is Yuvraj, and with me I have Bhagyashri. You're watching Sports Tiger, and today we're going to discuss the 21st match of the Indian T20 League between Kolkata and Chennai. It's the battle of the keepers, Dinesh Karthik versus MS Dhoni, and it'll be another interesting game to watch. But before that, let's just have a small chat about last night's game. It was expected that it would be somewhat of a nail biter, a crunch match, but it turned out to be a dead rubber almost. Mumbai taking the match almost one sided, and it was one way traffic almost. Mumbai, of course, posted 193 on the board, and Rajasthan fell way short. Bhagyashri, was it a boring match yesterday?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Yuvraj, if you see, Mumbai were class apart. They knew they had to send Bumrah against Smith. Trent Bolt was bowling great. Everybody was putting in a team effort. From the batting side, everybody contributed, and Surya Kumar stepped up when he knew that the openers got out. He stepped up. He played a fantastic innings. So I think all in all, it was a team effort put up by the Mumbai side.
I wouldn't say it was a boring match per se because I think for us every match is very interesting, whether it's one-sided or it's a crunch game. It goes down to the super over, or it ends up like this. Anyway, let's move on to today's game. It's again, as I mentioned, Dinesh Karthik versus MS Dhoni. Chennai have struggled a bit in the first part of the tournament, but they've come back strongly after the last win against Punjab, where they almost dominated the game. I think not almost, they did dominate the game, winning by 10 wickets. What a huge margin it was, and a bit embarrassing for the Punjab side. Kolkata, on the other hand, haven't been in their best form. They've looked good in intervals, but again, they also haven't found the right niche or their right mojo in this tournament so far. Let's quickly move on to the best tweets of the game to start off with. First tweet, best tweets before the game. First tweet is by Shikhar Watts at Shikhar Watts 6. Why is the team management reluctant to play with Sunil Narayan as an opener when you have a specialist top order batsman in the form of Tom Banton as in Branson? Sunil Narayan has been proving a burden on the team in the present tournament with both bat and ball coupled with his lethargic fielding. This guy is not a Sunil Narayan fan by any means. It seems from his tweet, but I think somewhat I agree with him. He's gone to one extreme, which is not great, but I think Sunil Narayan has not been doing the job he's required to at the top of the order, and he should be replaced by someone like Tom Banton. So Bhagyashri, Sunil Narayan is expected to be a big hitter at the top of the order. He's supposed to be a pinch hitter, and when he's not performing for you, where he has performed in the past, do they show the trust again, or should they not?
Well, I think to actually talk about this tweet in particular, Yuvraj, if we look at it, Sunil Narayan is someone who can bat and he can also bowl. So, if they bring Tom Banton in place of Sunil Narayan, they lose a bowler in their squad. And that I don't think would play well in KKR's favor. And the other thing that I also thought was maybe if they can put Sunil Narayan a little lower down the order and instead make Rahul Tripathi open since he's a natural opener. Maybe that could be interesting to see, and maybe a different show could be put up by Kolkata today.
I think a better suggestion there from Bhagyashri. I completely agree with you. I agree with this guy on the front that Sunil Narayan hasn't been performing, so he should be not opening maybe. And I think Rahul Tripathi moving up the order would be a better option because Sunil Narayan is also their prime spin option in their side, apart from Kuldeep Yadav, of course. So they'll lose out on a bowler if they dispense. They'll lose out on a bowler if they dispense Sunil Narayan. I think, and that's correct from you, Bhagyashri. The second tweet is from Ankit Singh. The only place where Dinesh Karthik fits is in opening. Sunil Narayan at the top experiment is not working this year. Eoin Morgan needs to bat at 4 and Russell at 5. I hope Kolkata management don't just wait to lose a couple of more games before making this change. This guy has added another dimension. He also talked about Sunil Narayan not opening with the experiment is not working at all, and he says that Dinesh Karthik should be opening. So another suggestion, I think. So Rahul Tripathi will have to bat down the order if we go as per the suggestion of Ankit Singh. Bhagishri, would you still persist with Rahul Tripathi opening the innings, or is Dinesh Karthik also a good option at the top of the order?
Honestly, I think it's not a bad suggestion. It can be tried and tested. You know, when things are not working for your team, I think any new thing can be experimented and you can see what works out for you. But what I still feel is Dinesh Karthik is someone who plays really well as a finisher. He plays better down the order, and you know we've seen that we've seen him perform earlier as well doing that. So maybe I still go I'll still go with Rahul Tripathi. Playing up the order. Eoin Morgan is someone who can play who can play really well. You know, he can someone who can pull off a cameo, and we saw that in the last match. So I still go with the Rahul Tripathi option. As an opener.
I actually don't mind Dinesh Karthik opening the innings because he's not the biggest of hitters. He doesn't strike the ball that cleanly. But if he bats inside the power play, there's more of a chance that he can clear the infield. He doesn't possess that much of power. He's a limited player, and that's not his fault. But he's very efficient. He's very fidgety. He's very busy at the crease, and he can do well opening the innings. I think that's not a bad suggestion per se. But Rahul Tripathi being a quintessential opener, a natural opener, he should be up there instead of Dinesh Karthik, who's been batting in the middle order for the past decade or so, I think. So I think Rahul Tripathi and Shubman Gill at the top of the order might be better suited to Kolkata's lineup. Then let's quickly move on to the next segment, probable playing 11s for both sides. We start off with Kolkata. Uh, Shubman Gill and Sunil Narayan are still slotted at the top of the order for us because I personally think that Dinesh Karthik will still impose that trust on Sunil Narayan, and they will want to try him out at least for a couple of games. And if that doesn't, if Sunil Narayan doesn't pull it off, I'm afraid he'll have to go down the order or lose his place in the side because with the ball in hand, he's not been the greatest of seasons for him, and he's been a little expensive. So it won't be surprising if he loses out a place in the side. Apart from that, number three, it has to be Nitish Rana. He's played fabulously so far. He hasn't gone on to play the big innings. He's got out a little early for his liking. In the last match, you saw he got 58 of 34. It was in Sharjah. But before that, he's timing the ball well. He's been crisping the ball. He's been playing really well. But again, it's about making that number three spot your own and getting to those big innings rather than getting out early. Another one of those players who's not got on those big innings. Then we have Andre Russell at number four, but it's likely that Eoin Morgan will bat up there. Just a slight change in the batting order. Eoin Morgan again, fabulous player. He likes the ball coming onto the bat. That's why he's also not been at his best in the stadiums of Abu Dhabi and Dubai. Whereas we saw in Sharjah that he absolutely pelted the bowling. Huge sixes we saw from him. Even Ravada couldn't contain him. So he likes the ball to come onto the bat. And if he can adjust to these slow conditions, Abu Dhabi and Dubai, then I think we'll see him blossoming in this league too. Then, of course, we have Andre Russell there. We talked about him. Andre Russell, the all-rounder, the destructive all-rounder of this side. He can also bat at number four. He can bat at number five. You could also send him at number three if you want to surprise your viewers. And Andre Russell, another vital component in this side. He has to fire for Kolkata to win them games, and he'll be a really big agent if they want to qualify for the playoffs. And he has to fire. He's also been bowling well, which is a good sign. He's been stemming the flow of runs. He's also been taking wickets. So all in all, he's been playing the role of the all-rounder that he is required to. Then we have Dinesh Karthik, of course, the captain and the wicket keeper of this side. It's still a problem. It's still a contention where Dinesh Karthik should bat in the order. Whether it should be number three, whether he should open, whether he should play the role of a finisher and come down the order even after Eoin Morgan and Andre Russell. So he'll want to have a look at it. He'll want to gauge which number he wants to bat on. It'll be tough to decide, honestly, because he's the captain also. So he needs to shoulder responsibility as well, needs to lead from the front. It'll be tough going into the next few games to decide. Then we come down to the bowling all-rounders. Of course, Pat Cummins. Pat Cummins is their highest paid player at the auction. A lot is expected of him. He's fared well with the ball in hand. Again, went for a hammering in the Sharjah Stadium last outing. But that is expected of a bowler when you bowl at Sharjah. An absolute pelter of a wicket, and it's really tough to bowl there. Rao Tripathi will retain his place in the side after the last game. Really good show along with Eoin Morgan. Then it's Kamlesh Nagarkoti and Shivam Mavi, the young pace duo. They've also really impressed in this tournament so far, especially Kamlesh Nagarkoti with his fielding, athletic fielding. Shivam Mavi hits the ball really well. He's also a really good, passionate, intense fast bowler. And lastly, the spinner in the side, Varun Chakravarti, the mystery spinner who's done really well so far. Fabulous story. Not picking up a wicket last season and now redeeming himself with quite good bowling. I think he's been fabulous this season. Then we move on to Chennai, of course. Bhagishri, you want to take over Chennai?
Yes, Yuvraj. So in the Chennai probable 11, we may see Shane Watson opening with Faf du Plessis. Shane Watson, he looks back in form. The last match, the partnership of du Plessis and Shane Watson was phenomenal. And to talk about du Plessis, I think apart from one match, he has led their batting department this season. Till now, he's the second leading run scorer. And he'll want to continue his form. Then we have Ambati Raidu at one down. He's a class batsman and he played a superb innings in the first match. He could not perform in the match he played after the injury, and the last match, of course, he could not. He did not get a chance to bat because of Shane Watson and du Plessis' phenomenal batting that night. But I think even he would want to step up and he would want to play well today. Then we have MS Dhoni, the captain and the wicketkeeper in the side. One of the finest finishers in the world. We may see him at number 4 today. There's an intent that we see, from him to play. I feel he should come to number 4 and take the responsibility for the team. Then we have Kedar Jadhav. He hasn't been performing that well for the side. He would want to be back in form, and his overall performance should be good today. Then we can see Ravindra Jadeja, an all-rounder option, very good, an economical bowler. He had a great knock in the match against Hyderabad, played a crucial 50 for Chennai, and he has good batting and is an economical bowler, as I said earlier. Then we have Drain Bravo, the destructive with the ball and the bat, a death bowling specialist. He is someone whom we can see at number 7. Then at number 8 we have Sam Curran, who has been good with the bat and the ball for the Chennai side, and he is a hard hitting batsman. Then we have Shardul Thakur, a decent bowler, took 2 crucial wickets in the last game, and someone who Dhoni can really trust on to take wickets for him in the Chennai side. Then we have Piyush Chawla at number 10, the go-to man for Dhoni, a wicket-taken bowler, and he I feel has really proven his worth this season. And last, we have Deepak Chahar, the fast bowler on the Chennai side. He's been one of the top bowlers for Chennai, has the ability to take wickets in the power play overs. He took a very crucial wicket in the match against Hyderabad. He got Johnny Bairstow out, keeps the economy very low, and takes very crucial wickets. So I feel this will be the probable 11. What's your take on this, Yuvraj?
I think again they look like a really good side. They took out Josh Hazelwood and brought Dwayne Bravo in. I don't think that was the best of decisions because Dwayne Bravo is coming after an injury layoff. Josh Hazelwood was bowling really well. He's proven his worth in the last series against England as well. And I think Josh Hazelwood should have continued. They should have persisted with him. But anyway, I think Dwayne Bravo will retain his place in the side in this match as well. That was Chennai. Yeah, yes. Bhagishree
Yeah,
wants to ask a question.
I yeah. So I wanted to ask you, Yuvraj. Fast short pitch bowling is something that Narayan, Russell, and Morgan are uncomfortable with. And do you think maybe Chennai, maybe Dhoni would want to go with Nigiri or Hazelwood today? What are your thoughts on that?
I think if they want to trouble the batsman with the short ball, especially Narayan and Russell, Eoin Morgan can play it better than these two. He still struggles against it, but he can play it better. He can top edge it for six many times. So I think if you want to rush the batsman with the short ball, then you have to go to Lungi and Giri because Josh Hazelwood doesn't have the pace to rush the batsman. So I think that's a good option that you mentioned because Deepak Chahar also doesn't have the pace. Even Sam Curran doesn't, and even Dwayne Bravo doesn't. So they might want to go. They might want to go in with Lungi and Giri if they have to bowl the short balls against Sunil Narayan and Andre Russell. I think that's a very good suggestion from you.
Yeah, absolutely. Because when you look at their death bowling, if they put Dwayne Bravo in death bowling, Russell is a player who has, in death bowling, he has hit 78 runs in 30 balls across four IPLs, and he's done that against Dwayne Bravo. So I feel maybe for death bowling also they can bring in a different option because Russell is known to hit so well in the death bowling overs.
Definitely, I think Bhagishree. Moving on from this, who are your top four players for today? Who you think will be their day?
Well, from the Chennai side, I think Duplessis is someone who's been performing throughout the tournament, so I won't really consider him to be a player to watch out for just for today's match. But I think all in all, in the tournament, he's a player to watch out for. So apart from that, there is Ambati Raidu and Deepak Chahar. Ambati Raidu because he would want to step up and perform, and Deepak Chahar because even in the last match he played very well. And in power play, he's a very crucial wicket taker when you look at the power play overs, right? And from the Kolkata side, it'll be for me Andre Russell and Shubman Gill. Andre Russell has terrific numbers when he plays against Chennai. In the past, he has an average of 56 with an impressive strike rate of 164.7 in 7 innings. So I feel Andre Russell would be a player to watch out for today. And Shubman Gill because he's in great form. He got out in the last match a little early, but I feel he's a very crucial player for Kolkata. What are your top picks for today, Yuvraj?
I think Shubman Gill is one from the Kolkata outfit. The other one for me would be another youngster, Kamlesh Nagarkoti, similarly aged, another young player. I'm really excited to watch him bowl and watch him field, especially. He's very athletic in the field. From the Chennai side, I think today Ambati Raidu will step up for them. And again, I won't mention Half Duplessis because he's a player to watch out not just for this match but for the whole season. So one would be Ambati Raidu, I think, and the other one maybe for me would be I think Sam Curran. Sam Curran, he's not been that great in the last couple of matches for them, but he has the knack of coming back. He has the knack of picking up crucial wickets, and he's a very prudent player. He's a very creative and a very clever bowler, and he knows how to make a comeback in the big leagues. So Sam Curran would be the last one for me. Apart from that, the last segment of our video, as of our live session, as always, Bhagyashree, who do you think is in a better position before this game?
I may be a little biased here, but I think it'll be Chennai because for me they look in very good form. They are coming off a win, so they are very confident. Right, they look very confident right now. Shane Watson performed so well last time, and I feel he would want to continue with that performance. And now he must have gotten a confidence boost after that phenomenal performance. And Dhoni also, as I mentioned earlier, is showing that intent that he wants to do well for the team. While KKR's Sunil Narayan is yet to do the job for them. Again, their batting still has to step up. The team effort from their side is still I feel lacking. What's your who do you think will win today, Yuvraj?
I'll go against you. Actually, I feel Kolkata might win this match, and they're looking stronger to me because they're also performing as a group really well. Shubman Gill at the top of the order has been doing well, but Sunil Narayan has been a weakness for them at the top of the order. But I'll still go with Kolkata, even though they have more problems to address. I still feel Kolkata is in a better position, and I think we'll be going against each other in this match. Bhagyashri goes for Chennai, I go for Kolkata. Let's see who comes out on top, whether it's Bhagyashri or Yuvraj, whether it's MS Dhoni or Dinesh Karthik. Thank you for watching, everyone. This was Yuvraj, and with me Bhagyashri. We'll come again. We'll come at 6:30 to discuss the game with you, with Atul Vasan, of course, our cricket expert. Stay tuned. Keep watching Sports Tiger, and wait for the match.